congratulations, Coach, on your first Sunshine State Conference victory. Talk about what this means for your team.
We needed this one, you know, just for the simple fact that our players worked so hard, you know, and we've had a lot of bad breaks and in a couple of the games, and this one, it means a lot. And I was just happy that, you know, it came down the stretch, started getting close again. We're used to that. We've been in those situations, and hopefully, like I said, the girls take this and get excited about it, and this is the first, hopefully, of many. I just know our effort, you know, is there, and it's been there the last few games, and we need to start feeling what it's like to win. You know what I mean? And that's, we work so hard when you don't have that feeling that it gets tough. You know, can that fight come back? Can it come back game after game after game? And this one feels pretty good. It wasn't a pretty win. You know, we didn't play our best basketball, I don't think, offensively or defensively, and still, I still stress fundamentals. We need to do really a better job at fundamentals and getting after it, and a collective team being present at the game and ready to go. But I'll take this one.
And talk a little bit about what you saw tonight from your team that you can maybe utilize going forward and show them to say, hey, you did this, and you know, if we can, you know, replicate this performance, we can go on and have a great season. Yeah,
you know, I think the second half we moved the ball a little bit better. You know, Lynn's bigger than us. You know, it's not a big secret that we're small, okay? But the thing is you can't come out here and look intimidated. You know, how we present ourselves really says a lot. You know, and I think the second half we came out and we presented ourselves a lot better than we did that first half. You know, and that's part of the game. You know, it's not giving them the factor of, hey, we're a little bit intimidated by your size. No, I think we really did a lot of fast break, transition, getting, you know, beating their players down the floor. Those are positives, you know, and taking advantage of what we're good at, which is our speed. Right? We don't have the size, but we have quickness. And that's what we need to start utilizing a lot more against bigger teams. Exactly. And talk about your shooters. They got hot here earlier in the second half. They gave you an opportunity to get a big lead. Talk about what that shooting performance did for you tonight. Yeah, I always, you know, the big thing is for anybody that comes off the bench, you have to be a spark. If you can't come off the bench and be a spark, then you might as well just sit right on the bench. We had players that came off and gave us a spark. Mary hit some big shots for us. Maggie came in, I thought, and played really good for us and hit, you know, some key shots as well. That's what we need from any player that comes off the bench. You know, to me, they're not bench players. They're players. They're just as critical as those players that are playing 35 minutes a game. You know, and that's what they need to do. They need to take pride in those few moments that they do get out there, but give us a spark. And I thought today they absolutely did that for us. And I'm interested to see what you talked to your players about at halftime. They had a player, Charlotte Nelson-James. She had a big first half, a lot of points in the paint. And in that early portion of the second half, you guys kind of held her in check. So what'd you do at halftime to kind of keep her in check for that second half that gave you the opportunity to get this win? I stress fundamentals. We didn't box out in the first half. You know, we couldn't keep her off the glass, but we didn't even attempt to box her out. It's easy to score points, get offensive rebounds, and put it back when you're right underneath the basket. You know, so she had 11 points, I think 11 boards in the first half. That's on us. You know, she scored all those points off from offensive rebounds because we didn't do the fundamental thing well, which is box out. And that's what I stressed. I wasn't in there a long time. You know, I said, you guys, we don't have the size. You can't act like we don't have the size. You need to use our strengths, which is our quickness. You know, you got to do fundamentals well. You got to be able to jump stop. You got to be able to box out. You know, you got to be able to make a pass fake before you make a pass. And that's the thing that I, as a coach, constantly stress more than the X's and O's and all this other stuff. If we do fundamental things well, we can beat teams. You know, if we do those little things well and really pressure and get after them and just be aggressive, we're going to beat some of these teams. You know, and we're not done yet, to be quite frank. And I'm excited about it. I think it was a tough win, but it's a W. And we need to feel it, and we need to be excited about it. I don't care how we got there, but we did. You know, and now we need to take it in and go into play Eckerd on Wednesday. All right. So, thank you, Coach, for your time. Congratulations on the win. Thank you. And good luck to you. I would just like to also say that there was an awesome crowd here. Absolutely. You know, considering there was no men's game after, I think that's big. We need as much support as we possibly can. So if you're out there listening, I encourage you to come. We play a really up-tempo game, and we get after it. And but it was really amazing to see, you know, a lot of these people here and supporting us, and hopefully this continues. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, thank you, Coach. Thank you.